Key West is home. My name is Sabrina Alfonso, and I am the music director and conductor of the South Florida Symphony Orchestra. I am Cuban American. My family has been in Florida for 5 or 6 generations in Key West. I don't think that I ever thought about having a career in music. Music was something that from a very, very young age that was always a part of me. It really dawned on me that this was sort of fate for me. This is what I was going to do because I was training myself how to do this.
Sabrina had this really crazy idea that she wanted to create a symphony orchestra. And the Key West Symphony Orchestra was born.
This is where it all began 25 years ago at the Tennessee Williams Theater.
Opening night 25 years ago was magical, just magical.
In the early founding years of the symphony, Sabrina was instrumental in the success of the Tennessee Williams Theater where they perform. And to have that theater come alive and now be busy, 8 months out of the year is also a tribute to Sabrina's vision of if you build it, they'll come.
This is the backstage entrance where myself and the musicians would come, where all the music happened in there.
It was exciting to see that the symphony, I think, inspired many other organizations to take root.
Symphony took a lot of chances, economic chances, as well as getting involved directly, intimately with the school systems. Sabrina was adamant about these things. Somehow or other, she believed the money would come, the people would come, the politics would be plowed through, and it did.
One of the things that she did from the very first time out of the barn was concerts for kids. And for those kids to hear that music for the first time and carry home the stories about it to their parents and talk to each other about it made a difference in a whole generation of people in Key West.
Over 100,000 kids have gone through the various programs in the schools, helping the next generation to understand the soul, our soul, the human soul, is so really very important, and she's done that.
I think the job of a conductor is to inspire the audience and to inspire the musicians who are performing the composition. How does the audience, the musicians, myself, and if we have a soloist, how do we all become one energy?
There's a certain passion to what Sabrina does that I think really distinguishes her from other conductors. I feel like my role is just to give her the tools so that she can then make the music come alive in the ways that she does. And it's so beautiful and so passionate and so intentional, the way that she's able to just reach into the music and really express it.
I invite people because I really want to share with them this outstanding performance, the feeling that I get. I want them to have a similar experience, and I want people to honor and be proud of what this symphony has produced for our community.
When we see the arc of history with Sabrina, from the beginning in Key West to the South Florida Symphony to the education programs, it's all about service for her. Great conductor, loves the music, but at the core of her being, it's about serving the community and helping our communities grow. And it's all about love.
Sabrina and Jacqueline both are very, very passionate about exposing children to the culture and the music. And especially in underserved communities, makes my heart fill with joy when you see how these kids react to seeing or hearing the symphony the first time.
Have you enjoyed it so far?
We reach thousands and thousands of people all year because we're not just doing symphony concerts, we're doing outreach concerts, outdoor concerts, children's concerts, and a lot of the things that we do outside of the Masterworks is free.
When you look at the arts and culture landscape, you really have to think of that landscape like an ecosystem. The South Florida Symphony, as a dedicated symphony to the South Florida area, is one of those key institutions and key pieces of that infrastructure.
This community is proud to have this orchestra here, and they're selling out.
One of the things I do say to the audience, you don't realize how much you inspire us.
I went and I was thrilled. I was thrilled with the sound. I was filled with the kind of spirit that I felt there. It becomes part of your soul. It just does.
I love the music. I want everyone to know about the South Florida Symphony.
My goal has always been to make the South Florida Symphony a major orchestra so that it can do all of the things that major orchestras do in major cities. Just anything that we can do to enhance our community.
One of the things that I think surprises people the most is when the music touches their heart. And her gift is being able to make that happen. She's able to take the music and internalize it and bring it out into the audience so that they feel it in the ways that she does. And it's the most beautiful thing.